It's not a very alpha male thing to say, but screw it, I don't care. I feel quite tearful. I think it's a combination of factors. I'm not very well at the moment, but 90% of it is obviously the Gaza situation. Not obviously, but if you've been looking at any of the videos on my channel, you will see it's something I care greatly about. And yeah, someone from Korea just thanked me. I'm going to go ahead and guess South Korea, for making a video, a little silly short video about it, which is quite humbling. I've had people from India thanking me for speaking out, which is humbling given that I'm British, I'm English, and my country carried out unspeakable atrocities in India during our days of empire. And indeed we're carrying out unspeakable atrocities now, supporting Israel, arming them, giving them diplomatic cover. There was some sort of attempt to vote for a ceasefire in the Houses of Parliament in Westminster, London tonight, or today. Tonight, Bangkok time where I am, earlier today in the UK, which apparently ended in a farce. British politicians can't even agree that 30,000 people dead, half of them children, is too many. That 10 children a day having amputations without anaesthetic is too many. It's disgusting. I'm ashamed to be British. I've made about 100 videos about this situation. I guess most of them have been 60-second shorts, as well as finding this very cathartic, because I feel like I'm going crazy. None of my family that I'm in touch with back home in England via Facebook seem to care at all about what's happening in Gaza. So it's been cathartic to make these videos and get some feedback from other people to feel less alone. My wife works, my son is busy at school, I've just been at home, I'm unemployed for physical and mental health reasons. I've just been sitting watching stuff on YouTube all day, Novara Media, Owen Jones, I guess left-wing media, because they're the only ones standing up for the oppressed people being slaughtered by Israel, who had nothing to do with the Hamas attacks. By all means, kill Hamas people. I'm not going to cry for them, but you can't tell me I don't know why I laughed, made a chuckling sound, and you can't tell me I guess the irony of it all, maybe. You can't tell me 13, 14, it'll be more than that by now, 15, 20,000 dead children. You can't tell me they were all high-ranking members of Hamas. I ain't buying it. There might have been people who disliked Israelis for what Israel has done to their people, locking them up in a giant concentration camp. See, this is the other thing. Israel don't realise they can't defeat Hamas even if you kill them all. You can't defeat an ideology that's going to make people want to stand up against oppression, apartheid. Israel's mowing the lawn where it periodically goes in and slaughters a load of Gazans. You won't wipe out that spirit. So I've been making these videos. I found it cathartic, and also quite a challenge to pack everything into 60 seconds and push it out there, because I'm a lazy guy. I don't write scripts. This is unscripted. I'm just speaking off the dome, from the top of my dome, as the rappers like to listen to still at the age of 50. They like to say, spitting from the top of my dome. Something like that, I don't know. I'm not up to date with even 90s rap slang, but anyway. So it's been one way of staying sane, making videos, feeling less alone, connecting with people. I think that other people around the world, it's made them feel less alone if their family all support Israel or don't care. I've had Muslim people thank me for standing up for Palestinians, which it's only something that any human with a heart, a soul, a conscience should do, really. But anyway, where am I going with this? Where am I going with this? I don't know where I'm going with this anymore. It's about 6 AM. My sleeping pattern went really wacky under COVID and never recovered. I'm unemployed, I got a whole raft of health problems. I wanted to go to a mosque. I've been an atheist all my life, but I wanted to go to a mosque and say a prayer. Have someone help me say a prayer for the people of Gaza and for oppressed people generally worldwide, okay? But sadly, since I stopped trying to teach English here in Thailand, and I use the word try advisedly, I was never very good at it. Sadly, my waistline has ballooned and I can no longer wear any of my trousers. I only wear comfortable, loose-fitting shorts nowadays, and I've done a bit of reading. I gather that to go in a mosque you need long trousers that cover your legs, much as when you go in many Thai Buddhist temples here in Thailand. Well, there would be Thai Buddhist temples here in Thailand, but you get what I mean. When you go in Buddhist temples, if they're more what's the word, highfalutin ones of historical note or something, you have to wear longer trousers. So I've got so damn fat. I'm 1.80 m tall and I'm about 18 stone in English weight. 250, 260 pounds, 115 kilograms. It's a mess. So I can't go to the mosque and say a prayer. I haven't got any trousers that fit. Pants for the Americans. Pants or underpants where I'm from, but anyway, two peoples divided by a common language, eh? I might go to a shopping centre later which has a prayer room. Maybe I'll find a copy of the Holy Quran and I can say something from that. Maybe I'll just speak from my heart, and I don't know that I'm any longer an atheist. I almost feel like I'm being driven by something to speak up about this. It's like I can't stop speaking up about this, and it makes me wonder if there is some greater spirit or force which moves us. I don't know. And I'm not attracted to the Christian religion of my homeland, because Judeo-Christian values seem to have led my homeland to a place where the media, politicians, and from my part of the country at least, from people I grew up with, far too many of them either don't seem to care, don't oppose or support what Israel is doing. So frankly, I want nothing really to do with Judeo-Christian values. Buddhism is interesting, but I've never got into it fully in my 17 years here. Maybe I should have tried meditating. Quite drawn to Islam. The more you tell me that the people are barbaric, murderous, heathen, they all want to slit my throat, the more I'm going to question that narrative, seeing how much of a false narrative, how much of a skewed agenda the Western political and media classes seem to have. So I'm quite drawn to Islam. Don't know if I'd ever take my Shahada and convert or revert, but it's possible. It wouldn't have been possible before this whole Gaza thing recently, but I feel a kinship with the people of Palestine. As somebody who grew up bullied, verbally, physically, sexually, I feel a kinship with oppressed people and an admiration for the religion which seems to give them so much strength. Anyway, I'm closing in on 10 minutes now. That's a hell of a lot of waffle. Thanks if you watched this far. Inshallah, one day Palestine will be free from the river to the sea. And no, that does not mean pushing all Israelis or Jews into the sea, just that in that region between the River Jordan and the Mediterranean Sea, Palestinians and Israelis, if you like, will be free from persecution, apartheid, oppression, and Israel's brutal campaign of collective punishment. Goodbye from Bangkok. That was a bit cheesy, that little wink at the end there. Sorry about that.